New Year's Eve, Angel Reese posted a video on Instagram where she claimed to be clapping back at the haters. Grow up.
One of the biggest bombshells. Angel Reese has just revealed details about her so-called unprecedented league contract, and the internet is in chaos. Shocked? Please. Angel Reese turning her back on the WNBA, the very league that helped shape her career, just to pursue a bigger.
It's been hard for me, but adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of like just moving on has been something I try to give myself a little bit of grace.
Loyalty clearly isn't her forte. First, she blasts the WNBA over her low salary, and now she's jumping ship to a barely established league just because they're flashing more cash. Morals? Apparently not in her playbook.
Angel Reese, like Rakia Jackson, it seems like there's really an emphasis for this younger generation.
Generation Reese isn't about the love of the game or its growth. It's all about the spotlight, the clout, and staying in the headlines. And speaking of headlines, her latest stunt, a wedding announcement, was nothing more than a desperate move to keep trending. Congrats, Angel. You've officially turned drama into a career. Too bad basketball isn't what people are talking about.
Box office. She is a star. If Angel Reese was older, I would have gotten on her about what she just said. Because I would have been like, how naive can you be? But she is young. She's only 22.
And the best part? Just when you thought her ego couldn't inflate anymore, she drops a bombshell. A wedding announcement and a new uniform reveal. Because apparently, playing basketball alone wasn't bringing her enough attention.
Check it out for yourself. Is it any wonder why Angel Reese is viewed the way she is? Is it any wonder why Angel Reese is not taken seriously? You know what I think this is? This is a desperate cry for attention.
10 days before the unrivaled league's launch, and here she is, pulling every stunt possible to keep the spotlight on her. Does she even know how to just play basketball without turning it into a spectacle? At this point, it's less of a career and more of a masterclass in self-promotion. Bravo, Angel. Truly groundbreaking. If mediocrity counts as innovation.
Marketable because of the way you present yourself. Oh, look at me, I'm hot girl summer, high, turn that girl, turn. Like, go sit your ass down. People are only looking at you because you're competing with Caitlyn. If there's a game, they're showing up for Caitlyn, not for you. Focus on your game. That's what you need to do.
Chose not to show up. She didn't earn the spotlight. It just happened to shine on her when the real stars walked away. But let's not pretend this is some Cinderella story of hard work and perseverance paying off. This is about hype, controversy, and capitalizing on the absence of competition. Reese isn't redefining women's basketball. She's redefining what it means to get ahead without proving you're the best. So, while the unrivaled league cuts massive checks and fans debate whether she's worth it, one thing is clear. Angel Reese isn't dominating the game. She's dominating the conversation. And in today's world, maybe that's all that really matters.
You wanna know why? Because she got that MJ mentality. She in there training non-stop. That's why she busting threes out. Meanwhile, you on
A game-changing opportunity. The unrivaled league isn't pushing boundaries. It's lowering the bar, making it easier for players like Reese to grab headlines without proving they belong at the top. While Caitlin Clark is out there elevating the game, Reese is coasting on manufactured hype, thriving in a format designed to minimize real competition. Shorter games, fewer players, and just enough spectacle to keep social media buzzing. It's not basketball excellence, it's branding 101. So let's be real. This isn't about skill, legacy, or revolutionizing women's sports. It's about optics, marketing, and ensuring Angel Reese stays in the conversation, even if she doesn't earn it.
Yeah. What is your stance on that?
So my whole thing was like, when I got drafted, number 7. So I'm like, cool. Like, the pressure is not even on me because I'm drafted 7, so the pressure shouldn't be up there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can just hoop. So I'm like, all right, cool.
It's because you started killing it.
Well, yeah.
And they're like, oh,
I'm still a rookie. I'm still figuring it out. Trying to figure things out.
Here's the truth. Let's not ignore the giant Caitlin Clark-shaped void in all of this. Clark's absence isn't just noticeable, it's blinding. She's the one shattering records, electrifying crowds, and actually elevating the game. Meanwhile, Reese is left basking in the leftover glow, thriving in a space where there's no real competition to expose her shortcomings. Clark doesn't need viral moments or Twitter debates to stay relevant. Her game speaks for itself. Reese. Manufactured drama and calculated moves are her entire brand. Without Clark in the picture, there's no real benchmark, no one pushing her, no one overshadowing her. But let's not mistake this for dominance. It's not about Reese stepping up. It's about the one player who could outshine her deciding not to play the game at all.
They're not even close talent-wise, though. Let's keep it real, right? It's obvious she's jealous of Caitlyn. Every interview, every tweet, everything is about Caitlyn. I haven't yet to see Caitlyn even respond to her yet. We talk about, like, Angel saying that she had a part of it. I get what she's saying, but she seeked that attention, right? And then we did all this. That wasn't even to that team.
Angel Reese's New Year's Eve antics were a masterclass in attention-seeking. While most were ringing in the new year, she was busy staging another look at me moment. This time flaunting her unrivaled league uniform on Instagram with a side of mockery for her critics. Sure, the post racked up millions of impressions, but let's not mistake vanity metrics for actual impact. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues to be the real story of women's basketball, shattering 62 rookie records and redefining the game. Reese might be trending online, but Clark is rewriting history. One is chasing likes, the other is leaving a legacy. Guess which one actually matters? And just when you thought Reese might step back from the spotlight, she jumps on Snapchat with a viral wedding prediction. Was it a genuine moment, or just another calculated move to keep her name buzzing? Let's be honest. Everything Reese does feels more like a PR stunt than a contribution to the sport. Critics aren't wrong when they say she spends more time curating her social media than refining her game. Yes, she set a WNBA record with 15 straight double-doubles. But when you stack that against Caitlin Clark's transformative impact on the league, the difference is clear. Reese thrives on drama and victimhood, while Clark thrives on dominance and influence. One is playing the game, the other is changing it.
But we just have to understand that when a transformational figure enters the fray, you got to pause and then isolate and compartmentalize and give them the love that they're due. And in this case, it belongs to Caitlin.
Personal brand. Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball star, she's an economic powerhouse. Her rookie season injected $36 million into the Indianapolis economy, single-handedly driving a 500% surge in WNBA merchandise sales. That's not just impressive, it's game-changing. Meanwhile, Reese is busy crafting her next viral post, more focused on engagement metrics than actual on-court impact. Clark is shaping the future of women's basketball, while Reese is shaping her social media aesthetic. One builds a dynasty. The other builds a following. And when the likes fade, only one will have left a lasting legacy.
Most of her attention she's getting, she's earned from outside of the game. When I watch her play, I mean, does that look special? You think people are coming to attendance to see some rebounds? Cool. So 11 points per game, that's the 5th highest on her team. Well, that's cool. So when we look at the attendance, like who's really watching the games, right? She said Angels team, right, in Chicago. And their attendance, 6,000, 6,000, 12,000, 9,000, 8,000, 8,000, and then 17,000. Whoa, why was it 17,000? Who she played? Who think she played? Caitlin Clark.
And then there are the attendance figures, hard facts that tell the real story. Caitlin Clark draws an astonishing 177,000 fans to her games, while Angel Reese struggles to pull in crowds between 6,000 and 12,000. The numbers don't lie. Clark isn't just playing basketball, she's electrifying arenas and transforming the sport's reach. Meanwhile, Reese is capitalizing on Clark's absence in the unrivaled league, enjoying a spotlight she'd never command if real competition were present. This isn't about dominance. It's not about talent. It's about timing. Reese isn't leading a movement. She's just the most visible name left standing in an empty space. That's not greatness. That's just luck.
Check it out for yourself. Is it any wonder why Angel Reese is viewed the way she is? Is it any wonder why Angel Reese is not taken seriously? You know what I think this is? This is a desperate cry for attention.